Yes.
Yeah.
Is this group A? Is this group A?
Yes.
Group A?
Hi, my name is Courtney. My name is Kiara.
Hi,
My name is Ben. A recent 2014 survey rated Fort Wayne as the 5th most boring city in the United States. However, sadly, here's not going to let a great city be degraded. So we designed an amazing race to bring excitement and tourism.
There are certain guidelines for our amazing race. Teams must consist of 3 or 4 people ages 12 and older, and at least one person in the team must be 18 and older with a valid driver's license. There will be a fee of $50 per team, and the team race will start around 9 a.m. and end approximately around 5 p.m.
The teams will be traveling from leg to leg by citylink bus, taxi, car, walking, and biking.
the route of the race will start at Headwaters Park with no event and end at Fox Island.
Built in 1952, the Coliseum hosts a variety of events. Those events are the music and sporting events and expos. At each leg, the teams will have the choice to complete a physical or mental task. The physical task will be to compete in a hockey game, and the mental task will be to sell things to people that attend the expos.
Opened in 1965 and became one of the best tourist attractions for Fort Wayne. The physical detour will be teams scavenging around for bins and collect the pictures of the animals inside. The mental task will be teams doing a puzzle of each location in the zoo.
The next leg of the race will be at the Civic Theater. The Civic Theater represents Fort Wayne culture's diversity and hosts many festivals, shows, and theatrical movements. The physical task at the Civic Theater will be teams will learn choreography from the Nutcracker, which is annually held at the Civic Theater. The mental task will be teams will write a short 30-minute script. The next leg of the race will be at the courthouse. The courthouse was built over 100 years ago, and this will actually be a roadblock, which means teams have to complete this activity to move on to the next location. The roadblock was the teams will take a guided tour throughout the courthouse and collect clues, and the clues will help them learn where the next location will be at so they can continue.
The Grand Wayne Center has a lot of events held there. They hold weddings, parties, and conventions. One of the conventions they hold annually is the Brick World, where people come to display their Lego inventions. One of the physical detour would be to set up and arrange tables for a banquet held at the Grand Wayne Center. And then the mental tour would be to build a replica of the Grand Wayne Center out of Legos. What better record of the history of the city as great as ours than a museum dedicated to exactly that? Annually, they hold a gingerbread house festival where people come to display their gingerbread house things. The teams will be required to construct and design a 2-foot-high, 1-foot-long gingerbread house, which it will be judged, and the competitors will be on a 2-minute time limit to go into the Native American exhibit and study as much as they can so that when they come out they can take a test and collaboratively get 75% or higher to move on to the next leg.
The Botanical Gardens, located in the heart of downtown Fort Wayne and surrounded by the great facades of skyscrapers, can show that not only is nature an important part of our lives, it is essential for relaxation and just releasing all the stress of the high business area. The physical task will be to go around to the different showcases and collect fruit from baskets and then head to a back room and make a delicious smoothie. The mental task will be to solve 3 of the puzzles scattered around the hallways, like the matching smells to spices in the rainforest area. The next location is the Fort Wayne Museum of Art. While not as impressive as the Louvre, the Fort Wayne Museum of Art still hosts a great multitude of artworks displaying the culture of Fort Wayne and proving that art is a meaningful part of our lives. The physical task will be for the participants to walk around the museum on a sort of scavenger hunt to find different artworks, and the mental task will be to put together 2 different puzzles, all the pieces are jumbled together, and then identify who each one is by. Next on the list is the Embassy Theater. Now, it has been a staple of entertainment in Fort Wayne for years. It has hosted actors, magicians, comedians, vaudeville acts, and many other performances for over a century. While still luring in tourists with its vast culture, it still stands today to hold special events today. The physical task will be to walk the tightrope across the stage a few inches from the ground. The mental task will be to play a piece of sheet music from the Grand Page Pipework.
The original fort was built in 1789 and was perhaps one of the most sophisticated all-wooden forts ever built in North America. There will be a roadblock here, and teams will have to enter the fort and search the buildings for a flag. Once they have found a flag, they will meet back at the blacksmith and get the next location of the leg. The downtown baseball field was built in 2009 and held over 950 Tin Caps games. The physical detour will be teams pitching 5 baseballs, 5 per person, into a strike zone from the pitcher's mark. The mental detour will be teams announcing like an official baseball announcer.
The last leg of the race will be at Fox Island. Fox Island is a great representation of Fort Wayne's geography features. It became the Fort Wayne's first nature preserve in 1971. The physical detour at Fox Island, where teams will basically participate in a triathlon, where they will run, bike, and swim in Fox Island. The mental task was teams will use clues to find different wildflowers, birds, and rocks here.
An exciting adventure awaits for the whole family in the Fort Wayne Amazing Race.
Guys.
Okay, you have about a minute and a half if you have any questions.
Miss Bates, could you do the next slide? These are some sources we use for in-text citations for the rest.